Super Bowl's coming up, and I still can't figure out what I'm more excited for, the ads or the football.
Well, you know what? I think Patrick Mahomes will do it again, and hopefully we see a proposal. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, right?
That would be quite a memorable experience.
For years, horses have competed in countless events, such as racing or show jumping, to name a few. What often is overlooked is the time spent between these horses and their trainers. Most of the time, these trainers spend countless hours training, riding, and maintaining these horses in order for them to be able to compete at the best of their ability. One student here at Furman has dedicated nearly her entire life to doing so.
We begin with sports on the track, where the Dens were certainly feeling the love, as they set some new records this past weekend at the David Hemmery Valentine Invitational in Boston. Let's check it out. This is one of many spots that Furman ground crews have been working on. I went around campus to ask a couple of students about their opinions. During winter break, I left my scooter unplugged and put away in my apartment, like so. But when I came back, the scooter was gone. I decided to find out why. Thanks, Ella. Another year passes, and another year goes by. I can't tell my favorite Valentine's joke. Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to hear it.
Why do you have dinner on Valentine's?
I don't know, Ryan, why?
So you can have a hearty meal. As the women's basketball season comes to a close, I had a chance to sit down with head coach Pierre Curtis to discuss the goals for the program.
One of them is still like, we're going to work hard, we're going to be tough, but I just want to have fun, man. And I told them, like, pride's been our thing the whole time. It's just passion, respect, integrity, discipline, and just everybody having fun.
These concepts aren't new for the team, since Pierre has been assistant coach for 10 years, before stepping into this new role as head coach. Veteran starter Sidney James is a team leader on and off the court and has experience with Coach Pierre.
It didn't take long for us to adjust to him, and I think it was even better that he was a part of the program already. So it was someone who was familiar, we're comfortable with him, so I mean, it was good.
Heading into the SoCon tournament, Furman leads the league in offensive scoring and in rebounds, but still has a 14-14 overall record and 4-8 record in conference. We have 3 of the top 10 scorers in the league with Jada Sessions, Nevaeh Henley, and Kate Johnson. But everyone will have to be firing on all cylinders as we head into the tournament. It's safe to say that this is just the start for this program, as Coach Pierre and the team settle into their new roles. But for now, they have a season to finish. I'm Ryan Lamb, and you're watching Nightly News. This law allows for citizens to open carry guns, but there are some restrictions. For some places like Furman and the University Police Department, guns are not allowed.
Essentially what the law did is it said anybody 18 or older who can lawfully possess a weapon can now carry a weapon concealed without a permit. They can have it anywhere in their car or concealed on their person if they can lawfully carry a gun.
But the law also lays out that there are certain locations, such as law enforcement agencies, daycares, and public schools, which are still listed as places where arms are still prohibited. As Furman's police department adjusts to the new laws, I wanted to hear from students about their thoughts. Senior Charles Watson sees the law as a positive.
You know, a bird's eye view, I think that the more citizens that can protect themselves in times of danger and the more citizens that are able to help others in times of danger is a good thing.
Junior Luke Pettit believes there should be some licensing and training, just like driving a car, before just anyone can carry.
I think with this, you should be required to get some sort of licensing, go through a training. If you want to go drive a car, you have to take the driver's test.
But Chief Milby says there is inherent danger that you need to be aware of.
As far as advice for students or our campus community, you got to be careful out there. You know, don't get involved in road rage incidents, don't get involved in altercations because they can escalate, and there probably will be more people in possession of firearms out there, and so just something for people to be aware of.
Although the gun laws have changed in South Carolina, the rules stay the same at Furman. Guns are not allowed. I'm Ryan Lamb, and you're watching Nightly News. A couple weeks ago, Furman University sent out an email to all of its students regarding some significant changes to the bookstore. The names we know and love, like Barnes & Nobles and Starbucks, will be replaced coming in April. In the email, Furman also stated that the new Bell Tower bookstore and bistro will be open on Friday, April 12th. Freshman Christopher Treston believes the idea is good in theory.
I think that in theory, it's good to move from the Furman bookstore and coffee shop towards having more of a distinctly Furman identity as opposed to a Barnes & Noble identity or a Starbucks identity. But in practice, I think going through a third party gives a certain level of quality assurance that I don't think we're going to get with the transition. So overall, it's not a great decision in my opinion.
Some of the changes you can expect to see are a diverse range of apparel and accessories, including local and sustainable products. Bon Appetit will manage the Bell Tower Bistro, so we'll have more food selection. And the store will also go online. So if you don't want to go to Trone, you don't have to. While some students think this is a good move, others, like Bender Shallow, say there are far more important things.
Yeah, so the new format of the bookstore and taking out the Barnes & Noble thing kind of feels like the least significant thing Furman's ever done. We're still getting charged like $200 for a textbook, and now it's just a different name charging us, so I don't really think it affects a student's day-to-day life.
So how does this immediately affect you? On April 5th, the bookstore will be closing, reopening on April 12th under new management. Reporting for Nightly News, I'm Ryan Lamb.